this thing on? Yeah, it looks like it. Alright, here we are. Goldeneye. Done slow. So yeah, just doing the usual yearly Goldeneye playthrough, as you do on 00 Agent. It's a good way to sort of sharpen up for the upcoming Goldeneye tournament. I've put it in the description of the video, but it's Wednesday the 16th of July, 7 PM. So if you're in Brisbane, or you can get to Brisbane, come along, get amongst it. There's nothing quite as good as playing Goldeneye 4-player, you know, with actual people on a CRT, original hardware, all that stuff. What I call normal, but people these days consider it a novelty. So yeah, we've been playing around with other versions of Goldeneye lately, or like Perfect Dark or Goldeneye, like Perfect Dark with Mario characters and all that. Goldeneye X. We'll keep doing Goldeneye X, but I thought it's about time to just get back to the game as it is, as it's originally intended. I just need to change the brightness on my TV screen. Alright, we'll get into it. I used to read these, and you know, they're well written. They provide extra detail to the story. But I know that means I'm only one of 1% who doesn't it. By the way, I'm not speedrun. I'm reverse. And I'll talk about that a bit as we go along. So right, before you even start playing, you need to check your options. As your menu tech. Control style, Solitaire. That is the correct way to play. I always turn the music down a bit. Don't know why, I just do. Maybe so I can tell that it's a file that I've played on. Auto aim off, everything else as is. So that's it. Right twice, change that to Solitaire. Right one time, change the music in the auto aim. And you're good to go. So instead of speed running, because that's actually not that challenging to just stare at the floor and run past all the guards. So I thought, why not try and play through the level and try and get every guard, every enemy. Obviously some levels that's not as viable because they just keep on coming, but for the most part, just try and kill every enemy. I'm a little bit rusty, so... Oh, where is he? I reckon he's gone up the stairs. We'll need a few weeks off. So I'm sure I could probably be a perfectly decent speedrun player, but it's never appealed to me. It's like I've always felt that it's disproportionately popular. It's like, yeah, just run through the level, avoid all the guards, stare at the floor. It's not what Goldeneye's about for me. I'm sure it's actually like a decent way to be reasonable and multiplayer. It's pretty much if you can run well, aim well, it's really about the running, fast running. is, you know, I've been running that way since 1998, but the Strafe-Running. So it's like if you hold top C and left C at the same time and then adjust with the stick, you run faster, or the other way around. Top C and right C, and then aim with the left. I think I got everyone. Yeah, so I tried to work out, like, why is speedrunning so disproportionately popular? Like, people who haven't played the game know about it. I think it just comes down to good storytelling. So, like, guys like Goose and Karl, they, you know, they just tell a good narrative about speedrunning events. And people seem to yum it up. I mean, it's probably more interesting watching a, you know, nicely edited video than watching me slowly play through stuff. A bit more pizzazz about it. I was thinking of doing one of the mods of this game as a way of playing through, but maybe I'll do that if I, you know, sort of have time and get through this run. Because we've got, what, 6 weeks? And as it is, I'm playing at, you know, whatever, 7:30 in the morning. It's the only time I can fit it into my schedule. But there was like an enemy rockets version of the game, which sounds fun. There's another one where it's like all the guards have random weapons. And that sounds fun as hell to me. I gave it a try like on the first level. Every now and then it means a guard will randomly have a golden gun. So you can't sort of take it easy against them. There's that damn island. That was bewildering people in the 90s. They were originally going to have it as part of the mission, but they couldn't. They either couldn't fit it in or couldn't make it work. I guess that's the other thing I can do, because the tournament is licensed to kill pistols. I should play with the pistol until I have to change guns, until I run out of ammo. I do like the sniper rifle as a slapper. So we get into the tunnel at the far end, so I have to use the KF7 now. And that's the trick of YouTube. Not the trick, but just the way it's done. Storytelling. People just want to get high or drunk and listen to someone tell a story for 10 minutes. Maybe I need to do something. I don't think I can be bothered doing video editing. The main thing is get used to aiming without using the R button. I say that as well. Like, I was naturally quite good at Goldeneye multiplayer the first time I played it. But I got better at it from reading N64 Gamer magazine, which was an Australian 64 magazine back in the day. And they would print, you know, multiplayer guides and stuff. And it sort of just went with how I naturally played the game anyway. It applies to most shooting games always. Just don't stand still. Makes you easy to hit. If you can always be on the move and aim relatively well, you'll be in a good position. Never be a sitting duck. Oh, I didn't see him in the thing. I always thought that beeping noise meant it was going to blow up. I remember in the early days when you're not so good at this game, just getting through this tunnel bit is quite hard. And then you get to the end there and you hear a countdown when you do that. I think the whole room's going to blow up. Shoot the lights. Go right into the tunnel again. Because I think I've definitely remembered is guards start chasing you, or they come from somewhere. So it's like if you actually go to the end and back out, it'll probably be hard because you'll have them hanging out trying to pot you. See all this extra detail they put in the level that they didn't have to, but if it wasn't like this, you know, it doesn't feel as real of a world. Also how Martin Hollis was like on site when they were filming Goldeneye and he had the blueprints to all the levels. So a lot of the levels are based on exactly what they were in the movie. Alright, off the thing. Did I... Oh my god, I missed him. You idiot, Bowser. You spend 10 minutes doing the game and you didn't even... I was gonna double check it, yeah. Alright, now this time I will go a bit faster. What an amateur. See, you could have watched the whole 10-minute well-edited video in the time you watched me make a meal of the first level. Wise man once said, you idiot, Bowser. Hard to get headshots from a distance with the sniper rifle. Because of the way that the aimer moves it. Because it's heavy. Car stops for it. I called it a car, it's a truck. These guys don't come out. It's fun trying to actually shoot them from the other side through the gap. Pillbox, is that what they call it? Box where you go take your pills. Which alarm did I miss? Probably the first. No. One of the guards is on this. Always the doors. Try and lock the truck in. Get this guy first. You'd always let him do the alarm just to make the level more challenging. You really want to get used to playing with auto aim off. You'll find it doesn't help you that much because it auto aims to like the middle of their body as well, so you're not gonna get headshots, and it's not as hard as people think. I think is another way to say that. Run through the level looking at the floor. This is what people are fascinated by. Story. Use the DD-44 so it makes more sound so they come out for him. But use the pencil gun as they call it. They have definitely attracted their attention by making noise. As far as I can tell, this is the first shooting game that had any element of stealth to it. I think I missed this alarm last time. Like an amateur. I'll let them chase them. No, I'll get these guys. Did get a Goose. Yes, I did. Absolute rookie-o. Get sick of the breaking glass that you're involved in. And also that's the tunnel bit from earlier in the level. That's where you put the covert modem in. Done. seen enough of this damn level. I heard you open the side jump straight into the shot. Alright, famous bungee jump scene. Where I swear you can't see the rope. I think it was too much of a pain to animate the rope, so they just went, ah, that'll do. So many people were just bewildered when they first played this game. Like, the hell? He's just jumping to his death. "41 kills, See, even though the Goldeneye tournament is licensed to kill, I still instinctively always go for headshots. It's a good habit to have. The legendary facility level. This is one level that is fun to play fast. Probably because of all the practice from doing the invincibility run. So yeah, I will have cracks at doing this level fast because it is fun. But for the sake of this run, we're going to try and get everyone. A lot of guards in this level. And then you got to go into the side bottling room. You'll see what I mean. Good old vents. How many people tried in the 90s to get over there? Probably after the 90s even. Shoot his head off. If you get a run up, maybe you can make it. Oh, I didn't make it. You know how to get back up? So I know it works in multiplayer, so it works in single player. Oh yeah, you can get back up events. It's useful in multiplayer when you have someone who thinks they're being a smartass when they start up there and they're going to hide up there. And you just show them what's up and chase them. That's my experience of Goldeneye multiplayer. I'm wrecking people in a match and they're like, oh, I know a trick that you won't be able to get me, and then I still get them. Getting back up events. Knowledge. This guy always sees you from quite a distance. I like that they wear helmets in this level. And then that metallic clunk when it hits the helmet. Everyone knows about the beacons. See? How many people know about that in Perfect Dark? Yeah, in the Carrington Villa level in Perfect Dark, if you shoot every single wine bottle in Carrington's cellar, he says, "Act your age, Joanna." It's one of those tiny details they put in the game. See, the thing with speedrunning is it's actually, a lot of levels are actually way easier if you run through the level. The challenge actually comes from going through the entire level normally. Just because of like their reaction speed, like it takes them a little while to sight you and then have a shot at you. So it's if you just sprint past them, they can't even get a shot at you. And this is where it gets a bit tricky because they start coming out after you here. And again, you're doing the little up. I've got to do this. I have to. Where's Doak? Dr. David Doak, who actually was one of the dudes who worked on the game. You can look up videos of him and like he's done stuff with sort of indie development of 64 games. I think he's done like some good like speeches or something at like games conventions about Goldeneye. Just that era of games. Cool dude, Dr. David Doak. Actually, I think I'm sure that he didn't just make that up as part of his name. It's so perfect that they included him in the game, the secret agent. Undercover scientist. Out of ammo. This is where it'll get interesting. With all the noise that I'm gonna make. Bring all the noise. We're gonna go that way. I'm sure this is a lot of people's memory of Goldeneye is hiding in the window because noodles and guards coming at you. Oh, I think there's a key card where you. Oh, yeah, but you got to go through first. Yeah, this is a pain. Open the thing, run around. I think in maybe it's in Goldeneye X, but there's versions of where you can play Goldeneye multiplayer where this back part of the facility is part of the level, or a separate part of the level. You got a Doak head, but you're not Doak. If you shoot one of them, you'll fail the mission, because it'll release gas. This is a cool room. It looks well designed for multiplayer action too. Cross battles you could have here. And you'd have like a good weapon up the stairs. Dope. I like making him follow you. Time to leave, Dr. Doak. This is like, of all the positions from the start, this is the hardest and most time. Run, Doak, run. Still in there, but no, you already wiped them out. The faster you go through the level, the easier it is sometimes. Quite often. Don't have to look for Doak. shoot them twice, they pull a gun and chase you. And they lob grenades at you too. So you can do that to make it a bit more interesting. And more difficult. Such a loud and satisfying glass breaking noise. And then you do all that to get the decoder, and then you just if you shoot the glass here, they'll hear the commotion and they'll open the door for you. Thank them very much. Thanks for letting me in, buddies. But this is where they are normally if you sneak into the room. Let's get this area all up here. This area would be awesome for multiplayer. The room is exactly like it is in the movie. Not everyone knows about this room up here where you've got like a vantage point. A fun thing to do is you can set the alarm off and then see how long you can just survive for in the room. It's not perfect dark, I can't fall down the stairs there. Also, you only need 3 mines to blow up all the tanks if you place them well. Another thing you want for running through the level fast. It's pretty much, you place it on the ground like this, or that one might not be so good. Might pull it. See how long we can survive for. Well, the other thing is, how many kills can you get? I'm sure we'll take a few shots. Oh shit, it's actually coming up. Oh, that got messy real quick. So I could survive. But that can be a really fun way to play the level. Like, get way up in the hidey part of the level, and they just keep coming for you. Rather than speedrun, it should be more like, how long can you survive? Might do that as a separate thing at some point. Well, anyway, now you've seen the level done slow. Now I've got reason to do it fast. Good practice. It is good practice when you play, because you're going to be quick on your skills. Oh, I missed the bloody button. Hard to say it. It's not like speedrunning bad, I just think it's disproportionately popular compared to multiplayer. Like, I think multiplayer should be the holy grail, and it is the holy grail. It certainly was in the 90s, and even into the 2000s for a bit. I guess as people moved away from playing with people they knew, then speedrunning and the storytelling around it. In this city, it should be multiplayer. And I think there's an audience for it. It's definitely what I remember from the Goldeneye tournaments the last two years. People love it. And I wish it was more frequent rather than once a year. if I can help make that happen, team up with the Netherworld guys or whatever, at least a few times a year, have some sort of still alive. You keep going even if you go and shoot. That's right, I actually did that video of invincibility going. So that's the tip I always say is, even if you're playing bad, keep going to the end, because the part everyone needs to practice is the bottom. Like, you don't want to quit out just because you've missed Doak. You want to practice the second half of the game. If you can get to the second half. I've got to do that. Someone remind me to do that. The how long can you survive in the bottom room challenge. Going bad. I've seen a lot of people do it where they hit out early because, you know, they're taking a lot of damage or whatever. Try and practice that, the mind throwing. That can be good. I sort of tried to run through but get as many kills as possible, or not so much that, just hit them to slow them down. So that when you do run back through after you've found Doak, there's at least a few less guys chasing you, and if you've shot them once and they've got to like shake their hand because it hurts because there's a bullet in there, that'll slow them down. Bunch of ammo out of it. Oh, still. Is that Doak? That ain't Doak. We're back. Let's go again. think my best is like 126. And that's without knowing any of the tricks, or whatever other things they do. That's just from knowing how we did it back in the day and then just constantly practicing. What is doing it? Fun. Oh, I pressed the button by Doak. Too many scientists? Yep, one too many scientists. It's like, you can kill 2 scientists, that's fine. That's a little bit's okay. It's like my old work with their policy with Ratchet. A little bit's okay. Old mate, get him talking, throw the mines, one. Oh, that first one was made a meal of it. That was atrocious. As soon as he's just far enough off the bottle, shoot the rest with his gun. You blow up what you can with the mines and then you can just shoot the rest. Just casual running, gets in position, even though there's already a bunch of dudes in the room. Did the game just freeze? The game just froze. That's how you can tell I'm playing on frequent hard. That's part of the offensive experience. Like I said, that doesn't happen when you're, once your just started playing again, it's all going well. All my 6 supporters died. None of it did. Really? Fire up. Or I just killed my copy of Golden playing too many hours. There it is. We're back. Was it? I think it was this file that I don't know, yeah. It's all good. The brightness is still too bright on this thing. Had to turn the brightness up when playing Turok, and then never turned it down. I guess we never noticed it in... Actually, it's the contrast that's the problem. Whatever. I won't bore you guys with that. No Doak. Dude, that guard just flew through the open window. That was pretty amazing. I didn't know that would happen. Now I'm gonna be trying to do that. I feel it's quicker to use the Decoder, but I felt like doing it. I guess it means you get these guys out of the way, but you don't do that when you're trying to do the level fast. Alright, let's get this right this time. I guess I was trying to rush that placing of the mines, and there's no need to rush that because he's got to do his speech first anyway. Which one didn't blow up? As soon as he says his thing, you can bail out of the level. Actually, it's before that. Shows how rusty I am. Yeah, the fact that you need to see Doak to get the door decoder, but you can get into the bottling room without it. But theoretically that makes sense, because it means old mate Doak is still stuck in the facility. And he's waiting for you. So story-wise it makes sense that you have to see him. James Bonds. There we go, this is looking good. Oi, start talking, old mate. Oh my god, where'd he go? That cost me a good 5 seconds. See, this is... Yep. Success. And that would have been quick enough to get invincibility. See, it was sloppy ass, but well within the time. And that's why you don't quit out when it's going bad. So even if it's sloppy, you can still shit it in. I still remember, like, when people first start getting invincibility. Nobody's getting times like that. You're like barely surviving and you're getting a time of like 2:03. Best case scenario. The amount of times you die just before you finish the level, or you got like a 2:07, 2:08. And, you know, in 1998, the game came out in 97, but not that many people had it until 98, 99. You know, the idea of doing the level in 2:05 was absolutely obscene. Anyway, back to Runway. Swat you out of the air like a silly fly. That's what M says. Brace under pressure. do this with some style. Can't go back in. I always thought it'd be cool if they did a big giant mega mix where you could play all 3 levels connected. Like, it probably wouldn't work in Goldeneye, but as in Dam, Facility, and Runway as one huge level. Love this little shoot thing, which theoretically he takes in the movie. I suppose that would go straight into the truck, into the plane. Pot plants that aren't pot plants, because it's too cold in Russia. Still struggle a bit with the tank controls in Solitaire. Even though I've been playing Solitaire for like 20 years, it still feels a bit uncoded. I say that and I put him from a distance. Put him from a distance while, moving. I didn't get the key. Pull the pin before you get in the room. Grab the key, throw it. That's a bomb move. Double cam log. Oh, as if that wasn't enough. Imagine if they made a tank. This is the kind of things we decided to get. I'm sure if they could make it work, they would have done it, but I think people even today wouldn't be able to make it work the way you would hope it would work. Like, it'd work, but it'd be wonky as. The little things like that, the details of Goldeneye, that you can pull the pin and hold it. Like, hold on to the grenade with the pin pulled. 4 seconds and then throw it so it blows up in one. Blow up in midair. There was a point where I did get quite good. Now you got to do with style, so chuck a bunch of timelines on the plane and get it. If you get it just right, the mine blows up as the plane flies past the screen, and you get the explosion on the screen. I'm gonna try and do that. Oh, let's do it on A. Just to do that key thing. You gotta get the timeline. That's the key. That's the trick for running through the level quick, isn't it? You throw them at the ground and the explosion pushes you forward. Like that. If it doesn't kill you, it does just minimal damage. And the explosion pushes you. The exact time is to do the thing I was saying. I never get sick of that sound. DK Murder and Invincible. Everybody's copy of Goldeneye had DK Mode and Magnum as the two cheats. Magnum is from beating Cradle. When are we going to wrap it up? Not yet, but soonish. Maybe we'll do a couple more levels. Just getting under the surface of things. Yeah, maybe we'll just do the next... Get up to... Yeah, do the first row. Might be enough for today. Unless I get stuck on this level, then that'll be it. Another one that you think would have been great in multiplayer, but if you actually think about it, it probably wouldn't be that good. But I wouldn't have minded it in, say, Unreal Tournament. If you could do it well, this level would be pretty fun multiplayer. But because it's so big, you need at least 8 players, I reckon. You could imagine, like, you'd probably put the Redeemer up on the satellite tower. It'd be a sniper rifle level. You'd have to put the sniper rifle somewhere that's not so easy to get it. Maybe you would put the sniper rifle on the tower. So, because you want to make it hard to get the sniper rifle and hide it in the corners, so you'd have to like go to the middle of the level and go all the way back out. And then all the fighting would be like concentrated on the satellite. Just practice your old shots. turn it off this first time and you blow it up the second time. Yeah, nice vantage point up there. Yeah, so you'd have the sniper rifle up here. Like, as much as it seems like it's a great place to sniper other people, they can see you. And what I would like to do is they would be up here all smug with their sniper rifle, and I'd shoot them from the other side of the level with a rocket. Because you know where they are. Oh, it just sneaks up on me with a grenade. Well played, sir. It's interesting how you kill them and they don't drop a grenade, but if they pull, sometimes they pull a grenade and but they don't pull the pin yet. So if you kill them before they pull the pin, you can pick up the grenade. But if you kill them normally, they don't have a grenade, mysteriously. So let's go all the way to the end first. Camera's frozen in place. You didn't need much of a sight of you. That's such a fun detail, how you can turn the alarms off. Everyone likes a good library. Car and the motorbike. Shoot the table. They don't build toy cars and motorbikes like they did in the 80s and 90s. Pistol aiming on. I like how everything explodes. Lamps explode, chairs explode, tables explode. Ah, you gotta get the key from another room. What am I missing? Obtain the safe key. It's like one guy has the key to the... there, like that. He pulled the grenade, but he hadn't pulled the pin yet. So now I've got a grenade. It's like one of the guards has the key, or the key's in one of the buildings. So there's a key to a building, and then that building has the safe key. I think I already got the safe key, or the building key, but I didn't go back and get it. See, I like this room, the little observatory. The mini observatory. People would love the sniper from here. The sniper rifle is basically a pistol with a scope on it. It's a pistol with a scope that takes the KF7 ammo. fail. Long distance grenade launcher shots are fun as hell. You want to try and get the locks off. Get your locks off from a distance. Love that noise of the door falling down. Now this is I'll show you the correct way to finish this level. Oh! Not like that. It's alright. Still got a grenade left. It's way cooler when you shoot the grenades in the air and then jump in the hole, because then the grenades fall on him as he's jumping down. That was messy. One more level, and then that'll do for today. Bunker 1. In the movie, he doesn't even go there once, he goes there twice. The game is more detailed. The bunker's just the bunker. The movie is just the short story version of the game. This is a good level for pistol practice, I find. There's a lot of like quick reaction stuff. Headshot through the glass. Nothing missed involved. Nothing. See, I like this detail, that you can actually see how they're still in the process of building the bunker. Got it. I can use it to do stylish things. And this is a good spot to do it. One though. You want to clear this room before you bring Hollis in. Going pretty well actually. Double Ken lob. Take as much Ken lob as I can get. Oh man, in the Killer Instinct documentary, he's just so passionate. His old Ken lob. He's such an enjoyable character. So while he's doing that, you do your bits. Oh, it's not that, it's key analyzer. You idiot, Bowser. Oh, didn't pick up the Goldeneye, did he? Now Boris will run off. And then I'll have to chase him. How convenient. He ran in the right direction of the room. Often he doesn't. Get the doohickey out. Knocker's return. Use that password. These guys. That door's shut. I've double D. Yes, I can do the thing. Alright. Get one of each gun. Oh, doesn't work with it. We can get a single one. Try that trick up here so the guards don't sneak up on me. But I'm like, yep. I had a feeling. It's another example of how if you just sprint through the level, it's easy. Like that when those special forces guards come, if you just sprint past them, you won't have a problem. If you actually try and engage with them. It's more difficult. Sloppy. Tiny ammo dumps. Key analyzer. Oh, I didn't pick it up again. Man, I'm a little bit rusty. Got double plom, but I didn't have double. I didn't even get the DD44. Head mate with a hat. Hat mate. The thief of data. Locker's return. That is such a thing of its time. There wasn't one that... Anyway, there's a trick where you can have one of each type of gun. Right. So, see we got double plod and double DD44. They've got to be, like, next to each other. Weapon select. It's like you cycle forwards and then cycle backwards. Once you've reloaded. And then the second gun will do. Forget the exact cycle. I used to be really smooth at doing it too. I am trying to be... Now I've run out of that, so I can't do it. Very sloppy. Can't even do the 2 different gun trick. No wonder nobody's watching. That's what people want to see, the double gun trick. We'll come back to the cheap. Anyway.